Alrighty, another tutorial. This is going to be a nice simple one. It's on a simple element that I would always see people do, and I never knew what they were doing. And then I just looked at a video of someone doing it over and over a few weeks back, probably over a month back already. And I learned what they were doing. I don't know what this is called, so I'm just going to call it the Gerbil Whip Around. It's an element that you use once you've done skin the gerbil. It's very popular on the horizontal plane, but we're going to show this vertically first. So, imagine you had just done skin the gerbil. And when you're coming off, instead of going into an undermount, you roll over both your hands. And now you start looping over your pointer. You come back, bind. So what's going on here? Well, let's eliminate the first part of having to get to it. Let's just go straight to this element. We're rolling over both our hands, right? Rolling towards our throw hand side. We're going to come right. We're going under. That's going to come up and over both our hands. Now we're right here. Now make sure the string doesn't snag and start to bind on you. Now from here, you're going to roll over a couple times towards the direction of your non-throw hand side, and then you're going to hit into the string that's closest to your body. That's what redirects it. Unravel it, and when you unravel, right, the last unravel, you come over both your hands. It might be a habit at first to want to unravel and come straight over only one hand, but you have to make sure it really undoes that raveling that you did. Actually, you shouldn't have an issue, because even if it doesn't necessarily come over my hand, it undoes the loop as long as I do that motion. So we're here, roll over towards our throw hand side, swing the yo-yo, comes over, now we're here. Loop a couple times, hits into this string, that's what redirects it, back over on the last one, I make sure it undoes that kink, I'm here, now I can do the last step of skin the gerbil, come to undermount, and bind. Just like that. It's a fairly simple trick. When you're first doing this, the string might snag on you, so just find what length of string in the gap works for you. That's probably going to depend on what type of string you're using and what response you're using. Also, the gap width of your yo-yo. I know my Tsunami has a slightly narrower gap than most of my yo-yos, but I can still do this trick on it, including on the horizontal plane. So as long as your gap width is decent, this trick shouldn't be too hard. Don't get frustrated if it's snagging on you at first. That's going to happen. That's part of learning a lot of tricks. They snag. So just play with it. And you can do it from different combos. Oops. But yeah, it's a nice little fun trick. But once you get comfortable doing it on the regular plane, the vertical plane, redirect here, come undermount, there you go. Another thing you can do once you've learned it is add a little redirect in it. Right, you're rolling over, and then you insert, right, instead of hitting into this string, I leave this string segment, the one closest to my body, the one that would normally redirect it, I'm leaving it extra short, so that this is extra long. On my last loop over, whenever I choose to be my last loop over, I'm going to insert my throw hand pointer in front of this. See, and from there I can whip back around and redirect and finish off the trick that way. So that's another way to do this trick, another element you can add into it. That's one way. Here's the other way. Now I'm going to explain something about the redirect one. Redirect, off, off. On the last roll off, I need to really pull my throw hand towards my non-throw hand side to ensure that it doesn't hit any strings or grab any strings that I don't want to end up in the gap. Also prevents snagging, so something to consider. And once you're comfortable with it, you can throw it into a horizontal plane. Lost access there, but it's a nice horizontal trick as well. 1 second, got a knot. So once again, well, first I'm going to fix my string tension. Normally people will do this after skin the gerbil. Right, you're rolling off, don't roll the undermount, instead you go into this element. And that's this element. Once you feel comfortable, if you play horizontal, you can take to the horizontal plane. Just like that. So, that's the Gerbil Whip Around. Hope you like it.